Guys, what is up? 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 We are back, guys. So, what a great time to be back, guys, because we are back. We are back live on this channel. We got everything set up over here now, so we're ready to roll with prices, ready to roll with crypto. And if you want to come on the show, guys, you always can. You can always just click that comment box, tell me you want to come on, and we'll bring you on right here in this chat box right here. So, we are going through a little bit of stuff going on in crypto. I woke up, there is a little bit of stuff going on. Mr. Fool is in the back of the chat, guys. Mr. Fool is here. He's coming for Mr. Fool. We're gonna say your name a little bit different since Halloween's coming up. So it's Mr. Fool, guys. Mr. Fool is in the chat. So we are just doing a live chat, guys. We're going through some comments today just because it's been a couple days since I went through some of these comments. So we'll go on some comments. We'll look into some of the prices. And we will look at two of the articles that I find might be worth at least covering a bit. And just kind of go through that kind of stuff, guys. Nothing really crazy. So if you got time, come on down to the chat. Come on down to the show. We are here. I'm here at least. And Mr. Fool's in the chat. And we'd love to have you on the chat, guys. So if you want to come on the chat, let us know. We can make that happen as well. We'll kind of just dive into what's going on, guys. We got... we got some developing stuff coming out of Russia today. We have Gary Gensler, basically, up to the usual drama there. So we're kind of just going over some of this stuff, guys. Nothing crazy, but we do want to kind of follow this stuff because we just never know exactly, what's going on here with this stuff. We want to make sure that the stuff we are following is somewhat relevant to the bigger picture of prices. That's really all I'm concerned about, guys. Prices, adoption. I'm only concerned about really those two things, guys. There's not, past that, as long as the cryptocurrencies I'm buying are solid and they're not having any kind of, pump and dump schemes and some of the stuff that we're going to talk about, like Gary Gensler's talking about, we really don't have anything to worry about because it doesn't really matter what Gary Gensler or anybody else thinks about these type cryptos because they're worldwide networks of computers, guys. They're not sitting in the hands of an individual to dump on you at a later point in time. That's really the best part about the cryptos that I'm promoting, which are the best ones. I mean, there's undoubtedly no argument that the coins in the top, and there's probably several others, but for the most part, these coins are really the only coins that have anything built into them, safety mechanisms that don't scream scam, guys. That's what we're staying away from on this channel, guys. So drop it in the chat. We are live on this channel, live with me, your host. And if you guys want to come on the chat, let me know. We've been bringing people on. We had people on this week, and I'm sure more people will be coming on the show. I decided not to leave the link in the chat box just because I don't want, I don't want the pressure to come on, guys. If you want to come on, you can just drop it in the chat. We can privately, make that happen fairly quick. Because, I mean, the channel's not having people rush on to get on here. There's nobody in line waiting, or any of that kind of thing. So it's kind of pointless for me to repost the Skype stream constantly and then have everybody just not come in. So it's a bit pointless. So decided to discontinue that. But we are just, considering that still being an option if you want to come on, guys. You can literally just say, hey, come on the chat and you're welcome to come on. And I'll make that a question. Anybody's welcome to come on at any point. So I will be kind of reminding everybody of that as the chat moves on, but nonetheless, you can come on if you want. We just have to do it a little bit different now, just because nobody's clicking the button to come on. It's obvious at this point, guys. So decided to just leave that anxiety out. And you want to come on, guys? Let me know. We can have you on the show. Love to have you on the show. And we're looking at basically Binance, guys. They're leaving Russia. Article came out by Russian news outlet, the Moscow Times. Claims to be an independent news from Russia, but we never know. The world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, announced Wednesday that it will be selling its Russian operations to a newly created crypto exchange. Community Exchange is, I guess, the name, fully exiting the country. Binance's announcement follows reports that the U.S. Justice Department was investigating the company for potential violations over war-related sanctions on Moscow. Binance has entered into agreement to sell the entirety of its Russian business, the company said in a statement. And the name is ComX, So I guess that stands for community exchange up here in the name. So apparently the exchange is like a day old, I think. Over the next several months, Binance will sunset all exchange services and business lines in Russia, the company said, adding that it was confident about a smooth transition. We'll see. Binance did not disclose the financial terms of the deal, but stressed that it would receive an outgoing revenue split or a buyback option from the sale. So I don't know what's going on with this. Binance assured its Russian clients that their assets were securely protected and that it would take up to 1 year to transfer them to Community X. So I guess Binance isn't planning on buying this company back very shortly. I mean, it wouldn't be they sell to this company and then come back and buy it back, after maybe after the war, which would hopefully be as soon as possible. But nonetheless, it's just doesn't seem to be the intentions. It seems to be the intentions they are going to sell it off. So, guys, Russians have increasingly turned to using crypto exchanges after Western sanctions cut off Russian banks from global payment networks. ComEx said it will not register user based in Russia annexed Crimea, potentially cutting off residents of the Black Sea Peninsula from its services. The company also does not provide account registration in the United States, the European Union, as well as Iran, Cuba, Syria, and North Korea. Binance withdrawal from Russia comes a month after the exchange banned Russian-based users for trading all in non-ruble currencies. So this is interesting. As we look forward to the future, we recognize that operating in Russia is not compatible with Binance's compliance strategy, said Noah Perlman, Binance Chief Compliance Officer. So basically, what's going on here, guys, is just the same old stuff. But what's interesting here, guys, is that we have to remind ourselves, Binance is not in the United States. They are not in the European Union. They are not in Cuba. They are not in some of these other places. And some of the reasons, guys, is we have Binance US, which is not Binance. We have to remember, Binance US compared to Binance is a flea on a tick on a dog's ass, guys. I mean, seriously, it's in comparison, Binance US. I don't need percentages or statistics from what it is to tell you that it is a lot smaller, not only in volumes, which is the main thing. The volume on Binance US is not nearly the same as the real Binance, Binance.com, or whatever, Binance Worldwide. I don't know what they call it now. They've changed the name, or the globally recognized Binance that America is afraid about. We could start there. Guys, we are live. Come on down to the show. Come on down to this channel if you got time. We'd love to have you on the chat. Feel free to come on the chat if you like. Would anybody like to come on the chat? You just have to say that, basically. And, we'll have you on the chat and all that kind of stuff. So, guys, we are going through just two little articles here, two little news articles. Gary Gensler testimony, crypto enforcement actions driven by a wide range of non-compliance. Gary Gensler is just basically saying, as I previously said, without prejudging any one token, the vast majority of crypto tokens likely meet the investment contract test. So, just more of this stuff, guys. We're not gonna really care about Gary Gensler. We're not gonna really care about some of these things because, as a crypto enthusiast, guys, we don't have to. It's kind of a joke. That's kind of the idea of, all the clowns in the thumbnail, guys. They're a bunch of clowns. It's a clown show, and not really any interest in really what's really going on, because it really doesn't matter what anybody thinks about it. It doesn't matter about what people think about ERC20, any of that stuff, because the networks are so big. These scams and stuff, yes, these pump and dumps, these pump and dumps, the word you hear, ERC20 tokens, a lot of them are, investments. But the problem is there's nothing anybody can do about it. They can't shut them down. They can make, it was kind of like XRP, guys. When this XRP thing was going on, yeah, you couldn't buy XRP from exchanges and stuff here in the United States, but you could still swap it. So the same thing can happen with these tokens. So, I mean, not that I am for this kind of pump and dump stuff, and I don't really care if people think ERC20 tokens are good or bad or not, because my opinion really doesn't matter, and Gary's opinion doesn't really matter either. Is kind of the key in this, because nobody's opinion matters, keeps it from existing. So if we have this system that exists, no matter what, it doesn't really matter what the regulation says, because they're not going to be able to pinpoint people who have it. And even if they did, what would be the point? It would just be them holding the tokens. So it's kind of stupid. So that's what this article is talking about, guys. This is pretty much the news. You know, other than that, not a lot going on, guys. We are seeing an increase in price, which I love seeing the price increase. That's my main thing, guys, is prices. I really don't care about what's going on with the SEC. I really don't care about what's going on with regulatory stuff in crypto, because you can't really control it. So it's kind of pointless to spend all my time occupied, absorbed in that drama, when you know at the end of the day you can't turn it off, guys. So if you can't turn it off, you can't take it. They can't stop it. What is the main concern for me? It's prices, guys. I mean, that's kind of the thing is the prices, and whether or not price will go up soon. And that's kind of the stuff we're following here on this channel, guys. So prices are up. I mean, that's kind of the thing. Prices are up a bit. Some of these coins that we saw that were up, Frontier, Cyber Token, ARK, some of these ones we saw up. And I'm not telling anybody to buy these coins, guys. Just want to be clear. I'm not promoting these coins. I'm just saying the ones that were up recently have taken a fall. I mean, this coin Frontier, we saw this coin pump, or at least I did. I mean, we weren't talking about it in depth or finding out why, but we were watching it go up from 25 cents, doing over a 1x to like a 1.1x gain, and then now coming back down, basically 20% or 30% basically. So it's retracted. We're not going through technical analysis either, guys. These are just pumps that we're watching on some of these alternative coins, on some of these worldwide exchanges like Binance, the company that is leaving Russia. And, it's subsidiary Russian whatever company. It's just out of there. It's selling to Community X. Community X will be the Russian exchange for Binance, and we'll see if they can do the same volumes that Binance is doing. Apparently customer funds are moving over to these exchanges. Because there is an interest in crypto, and people do want to trade and buy crypto in Russia and that kind of thing, and around the world. So, all that's great. But what does that mean for prices? Well, let's find out, guys. We are seeing prices increase today on Bitcoin Cash. Kind of the only one I'm really watching, up to almost $230 US. Got coins like Thunder Token, Terra Luna. I mean, this is the Luna ticker. We got, I think, Terra Luna Classic up as well. Lunk token. So this is the original one, I believe, and I think this is the fork version. Drop it in the chat. Let us know, guys. We're not really too concerned if it's pumping. We could care less if Luna's pumping or Step app is pumping. The idea is the volumes are moving. We are seeing some increase in price on some coins like Bitcoin Cash, but these are coins that are Ethereum Classic up a little bit. Just some of the coins we've been following, guys. We're not really too excited when they go up anywhere from. I wouldn't even be excited really for Bitcoin Cash to go up, honestly, guys. I mean, I know it's gone up maybe 20%, but it's not, it's nothing crazy. Bitcoin Cash up actually only 6% in the last week, so maybe up, back up, climbing in between 300 and 100. But we don't really, we really don't get too excited. We're happy to see price increase. Regardless of what it is, at least I am. I'm happy to see price increases in Pepe. I mean, I don't care. Whatever the price increases is good for crypto. It doesn't really matter if I support the coin or not. Like I said, Terra Classic's up 11% this week. And, these are just coins that are still existing, even though they were deemed as scams, guys, because the coins are already out there. So the initial scam that takes place, yes, that happens, guys, but there's probably people that still even have BitConnect tokens. Just all what you want to represent, what you want to be part of. And, I might buy some Terra Luna Classic. Why not? Because, the project got wrecked. It had a lot of loyal supporters. So this might be a project you should look into, honestly, at this point, because it's basically, I would say the people that are buying it and holding it probably aren't going anywhere at this point. So if you're looking for a proof of stake, rather than looking into the other, I don't know how many we have now, we can check it out. We have over, give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to figure out. So there's 1.8 million cryptos now. I guess Binance is. I guess Binance is now. Because guys, Binance owns CoinMarketCap, and I guess now they're lumping in synthetic cryptos and a lot of these token projects built on top of the cryptos in the actual. How many there are. So apparently there might be 1.8 million cryptos now. This number has drastically increased from just a few months ago when we were when I would reference this number up here, there was only like 26,000 there's under 26,000 cryptocurrencies, and yeah, I could see like a couple thousand more coming in, but they've definitely lumped in the genre of what they're classifying on their website for following this stuff is 1.8+ million now. So they're listing pretty much every token just as a general crypto. They're just saying cryptos instead of, you know, cryptocurrencies or whatever. And I'm sure you can, you know, this coin market cap, guys, is like insane now. I don't even know exactly how many things you can, you know, chart in different genres and categories. So here, cryptocurrencies, it's giving you, you know, these rankings over here. However, it's not, I don't know what they've done differently to lump in everything to make it 1.8 million plus cryptos, but similar to things with like Smart BCH and some of these synthetic tokens built on like BSV and stuff like that, they're probably listing, I'm not saying they're listing those specific ones, but they're going down the listing genre category and saying, hey, we're gonna say this is a crypto. I mean, it is a crypto technically, but they're just lumping it all in together because this number is way too high, guys. I mean, this is, there might be 1.8 million plus cryptos, different types of cryptos and synthetic cryptos and stuff, but I would say this number is way, Binance is going out on a limb here and just saying, hey guys, if you guys are gonna fucking attack us and sue us and make us leave and disrupt our business, we'll just say, boom, yeah, there's 1.8 million plus now. It's kind of what they've done, guys. They've taken every little synthetic token and everything on there and just basically categorize it as a genre now. Guys, we are in the live chat. Cardenas is in the chat. Mr. Full. For the last few days implementing a data structure. He's still working on it, but the premise of it seems to be working. That is awesome, Cardenas. Keep doing your data structure. I don't know what you're doing with the implementing. I know you were talking about building out your games and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, keep working on it, man. We just keep chiseling away at that cryptocurrency. Cardenas, if you got a crypto address, let me know. Drop it in the comment or section or you know, put it in there somewhere, and we'll send you some cryptocurrency because you have been coming on quite often to the show. So I'd love to send you some BSV if you have a wallet address, or you know, Bitcoin Cash. I know you have Bitcoin SV. So if you have a Bitcoin SV, guys, I'm giving away crypto right now. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm literally just having a random thought of giving away crypto. So Cardenas, you get some, and whoever else wants to drop their BSV address in there, they basically get free Bitcoin SV. So that's the kind of benefit of watching this show, guys, and that kind of thing. So come on down to the show if you got time, guys. We are live on this channel. We are doing the damn thing. Guys, so let's go through some of the comments on the channel, guys. Some of the comments you've been leaving, guys, because we like to go over these comments every couple days. You know, just to see kind of what's going on. What are the thoughts on this stuff, guys? Let's drop it in the chat if you are live, guys. We got Cardenas, we got Mr. Full in the chat. And let's go ahead and check out some of the prices, guys. We are watching Bitcoin Cash a little bit. It is up to 229. It's about to hit 230 US dollars, guys. So I am keeping a little bit of an eye on it. We did take a little leap up. We've already visited the prices, but let's just kind of keep this one going, guys, because you know, we want to follow Bitcoin Cash if we see price increase. Bitcoin SV was up a little bit as well, guys. So, you know, we want to follow some of this stuff when it is kind of coming into the game the way it is. When we see Bitcoin Cash rise 10% basically in a week, when the other stuff is kind of staying quiet, we want to kind of watch that. So guys, come on down to the chat. We're going through some of these comments. I've decided to hold off on some of these comments until we go over them on the channel, because it's a lot of stuff. So guys, some of this stuff we've already gone over. Here's Crypto RSS is a scam. You guys make your own determination, guys. I'm not here to change anyone. Yeah, guys, I made a video last night about crypto taking off. I really do think that that's the case. I'm going to continue to think that. ongoingly, just based on the current events and current timeline of everything that's happened up till this point. You'd have to get a pretty crazy story to see any kind of major retracement, guys. So it is time to promote the prices of crypto because they're at an all-time low. I mean, they're at a new all-time low, and they will go up from here because we have to look at the timeline of everything bad that's happened. The only thing that could make crypto bad right now is like if Binance became a target for fraud and like we actually saw some volumes and stuff shut down on Binance. But I don't ever think that's going to be the case, guys. Guys, gotta do some burnouts on the promotion of Bitcoin Cash yesterday, and just Bitcoin in general, guys. Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin, just Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin burnouts. You know, just a little bit of fun stuff going on there with that video, so check it out. And guys, yeah, so people are liking the fact that we are basically, you know, following the stuff that matters, guys. We got prices, we got news, we got basically everything, guys. So we're gonna take off here. Cardenas is saying I have a wallet for BSV, but it's on the back burner right now for me. I have the other interest in Pursue. The data structure is basically keys and keychains. I have to be able to add keys and keychains fast and calculate the value of the keys on the keychain, and also be able to remove keys from the keychains in that manner, in that fast manner. So Cardenas is dropping in the chat, guys. Thank you for Cardenas for coming in the chat. Thank you for coming on this channel. If you got time to check the live stream out, love to have you on, guys. Love to have you on the channel. So drop it in the chat if you ever want to come on, Cardenas. If you ever want to come on the chat, feel free to let us know. Love to have you come on and maybe talk about some of these projects in the technology sector that you're working on. You know, some of these games and, you know, keys and be able to do stuff on the blockchain, whatever you want to do, whatever you're tinkering with. Love to let you know, and you just talk about it for a couple minutes. And anybody's welcome to come on the show, guys. We'd love to have you on this show. So guys, if you're live, we are live, so drop it in the chat. We are heading out here, but we'd love to have you on the show. And if you're part of this show, you're part of a great community that just loves crypto. I mean, that's the whole reason we're on here every single day. And, you know, anytime I can get on here is because we want to let you guys know that we don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out. It doesn't matter to me what happens to you, but if you are part of cryptocurrency, you are in a better spot. You're going to avoid and hedge some of these government, federal, central bank issued, I don't know what to call it, guys. It's just a cycle. It's a modern day cycle that you just can avoid simply by being part of this channel, guys, because if you're part of this channel, we're pressing you to do the right things that you can do and buy cryptocurrency for you, your family, your loved ones, because it is a future that is going to grow for you guys. That is what we want. I want your future to grow for you. So come be part of something big, guys. If you got time, we are going to head out of here. We are kind of just following these prices at the last little bit here on Bitcoin Cash. And Terra Luna, apparently. Step app is now up 30% too, guys. So we might even start seeing weird stuff like, you know, the app Step In. And these keywords are just, they're kind of the same app, right? They're just these dinky little apps that people forget about, and then they jump up 1,000%. But I'm not telling you what to buy, guys. I'm not buying any of these coins. It's just not worth the hassle. So guys, we are live, and you are live. So if you are on the chat, you are live. And we love to do these chats, guys, because they are live. It's the best part. You can come on here, you can ask questions. I am here to help. I'm pretty much just the leader of the chat to kind of keep it going in one direction, but it is a group chat. You know, without you in the chat, it just becomes me basically just making another video, which is quite boring. So guys, we are going to take off here, but if you came down to the chat, we really appreciate you coming. We want you to come. So come on down to the chat if you get time next time, and we'll catch you in the next video.